Hi, my name is Christina.
Hi, my name's Hannah.
Welcome to the Minas Dollz Talk show.
We're here with our first guest, Nollywood actress and producer Cordelia Emmy.
Hello, Cordelia.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
And you?
So today, our first question for you is about your new movie. Can you tell us about your new movie, The London Slave?
Yes, my new movie is My London Slave. We've just finished production and it's coming out in March 2019.
Oh, fab.
Wow. Okay.
So tell us a bit about the film. What was the inspiration behind it?
The inspiration behind it was, first of all, I've been in acting. Actually, I started acting as a teenager on stage back in Nigeria and moved to the UK 10 years ago.
Wow.
And I've left acting for a while, of course, because of family pressures and all that. So, but when I got into the UK, I had an opportunity to go back into acting because it's a passion that has always been there. So in 2012, I had the opportunity to go back into acting. And since then, I've been acting. I've acted in over 20 movies.
Wow.
And in the UK, because it's a growing industry, I just felt acting alone will not help. That's personally because I want to also contribute immensely into the industry.
Well, that's
so I felt for us to grow this industry to where we want it to be, we have to produce a lot of content.
Yeah.
Of course, entertainment is about what you can see. So, and that was what
That's correct.
drove me into producing.
Yeah.
And I will say My London Slave is my first production.
Oh, wow. So it's your production debut.
Yes, that's my production debut.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit about the story behind it or the sort of content of the film?
Yeah, London Slave. What actually, the name, can you
what's
tell
it
us?
about?
Yeah, what's it about?
I'll try not to give out
Too much.
Too much. We understand.
so that on the day you will see the whole picture. But My London Slave is about a lady. It's about a lady who had a passion to go abroad, to get a husband abroad. You know, back home in Africa, it's like getting a husband abroad is like the big thing. And that is the story of My London Slave. But what most ladies don't know is that there's this saying that all that glitters is not gold.
That's it.
So when she got into that marriage, there were a lot of challenges.
Not what she thought.
Not what she thought. So that is where she became, well, the title, I'll just give away a little bit. That is where the title, due to what she passed through in the marriage, that was where we got the title of the movie from, My London Slave, because she was like practically being treated like a slave.
Okay.
And that is what the audience are going to find out, how she was made to be a slave in her own marital
And interesting.
home.
So it must be quite an important message then behind the film.
Absolutely. It is an important message. It's a message that every woman will relate with, especially those in marriages. I'm trying not to give out so much. But it's a message that is telling women that there should be a time in your marriage when you should take the important decision, whether to stay or to just step aside a bit.
If things are not working.
If things are not working. So that is My London Slave.
So what character are you in the movie, if you don't mind?
I'm the lead.
Okay, brilliant.
I'm the London slave.
Oh, that's good.
And so is it going to have a premiere?
It's going to have a premiere, and it's going to be premiered on the 29th of March 2019 at the Greenwich Odeon.
Oh, brilliant. Great.
Wow.
So have you got anything else coming up next year? Obviously, this is going to take up a lot of your time, but have you got any other plans for next year?
Yes, absolutely. Because like I said, for us to grow the industry to where we want it to be, we just have to bring out quality content. So as soon as my London Slave is released, I have other projects that will follow in a very short time.
Brilliant. So lots of exciting things coming up for you.
Absolutely.
Very busy then.
Very busy.
So what else do you do apart from acting and producing?
I'm an accountant.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I work full-time for now as an accountant.
So very busy.
Very busy. And I'm a mom as well. I'm a mom of 4.
Oh, wow.
Very
Big family.
inspiring, yeah.
Yeah.
Very inspiring then that you managed to sort of manage your family life and such a busy workload, not just a full-time job, but also having this media career.
Yes.
Your work and the media career as well.
What I can say is, when you have passion, things work like magic.
Yeah.
You can always work your way around meeting and to see your passion come to reality. And that is what I can say, because even me, sometimes I wonder, how do I do this? Because I work full time, I'm a mom, and I still do the acting as well. I would say it's the passion, really.
We're going to take a short break, but stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Minas Dollz show. We're still with Cordelia. So Cordelia, can you tell us, how do you balance it all, being an accountant and then a producer and actress? Because it's not quite easy doing all together. So how do you?
It's not easy, but like I said earlier, when you have passion, you do a lot of planning to work around seeing your passion come to reality.
Yeah.
So I would say it's about planning, and by the grace of God.
Do you take
it
time
is very
off?
important.
Do you take time off work? Because you said you're full-time.
Yes, when I'm on set, when I have a production, like even during the filming of my London Slave, yes, I take time off work.
Yeah.
I take my annual leave in a few days just for me to complete the project.
Oh, you plan it around your annual leave.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Yes.
So what advice for people would you have who've maybe got a full-time, serious career like yourself and a family, but want to start pursuing, their career or their passion on the side? What advice would you give them to start out?
The advice I will give anyone that wants to pursue a passion is that you can do it.
Yeah.
There is nothing that is impossible. Once you put your heart into doing it, I know how many years it took me. You have to be determined.
Yeah.
Just tell yourself, I can do it, and you can do it.
Yeah.
So just go ahead, plan it.
Be organized.
Be organized, and it will come to pass.
Our topic this time is on men and women's equality. And obviously it's been working towards women sort of trying to have more equal rights as men. So we just wondered what your thoughts were on that. And in terms of African countries, what more can be done
for women
to have more rights and equality as men?
I would say, over here in Europe, say here in the UK, we have more of that.
Yeah.
There's women and men equality. But in Africa, maybe because of the traditional beliefs, they still feel that the men are superior to women. Okay. But what I would say is, it's high time they see them as being the same.
Yeah.
Because in terms of education, qualification, it's you attend the same schools.
Yeah.
You receive the same trainings.
Yeah.
So I would say they should treat them as equals.
So Cordelia, what do you think can be done, especially in African countries, to try and promote women's rights more and give them a bit more equality than there is?
Yeah, what I think can be done, especially in corporate settings, in corporate organizations, is for every organization to have a ratio of men to women.
Equal ratio,
Equal ratio. So if it's 50-50 and we have 50% already as men, then the next 50% of, say, employments and all the rest should be based on women.
Yeah.
And they can outrightly come out to say the reason for this is not like they are favoring the women, but because they want to have equal opportunities for both female and male. So I think that will help.
Because women are just as capable as men, but just maybe haven't had the opportunity.
Absolutely. They're just as capable as men and qualified as well as men. Yeah. So for me, I believe having a ratio in every organization, in every corporate setting, to say this percentage is going to be for the women and this percentage is going to be for the men, that will help reduce the inequality. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, Cordelia. It was lovely to meet you and speak to you today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
We're going to go for a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll be joined by our second guest. Don't go anywhere.
Stay tuned. Minas Dollz Talk show. We're now joined by editor of Uzuri magazine, Shirley D. Hi Shirley, how are you?
Hello.
Very nice to have you. You're very excited.
I am too.
So can you tell us about your magazine?
Well, it's a Uzuri magazine. So it's a magazine, it's a luxury magazine that is targeting the luxury African market. Something that I feel is needed at this time.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The quality is gorgeous. Lovely.
I know.
Wow. Thank you.
So how did the magazine come about?
Well, I mean, obviously, I work with a publishing company.
Yeah.
And they contacted me, and they had an established magazine already, but they wanted me to work on it as a fashion editor. But eventually, they came back to me and said they wanted to do something new, something fresh.
Yeah.
Do I have an idea? And I was like, okay. I mean, there's something lacking within the African market.
Okay.
And that is a luxury magazine that is catering to Africans, that is also international.
Yeah.
So the magazine is in 5 countries.
Really?
Wow.
So UK, Nigeria, we're launching in Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, and Uganda. That's about it.
Wow, that's very good.
So what's your background then? You said fashion editor. Was that what you previously?
No, actually, I studied law at university.
Oh wow.
But I've never actually practiced anything to do with law. I have been working in media since I finished university. I worked as a production manager for women's media. I've worked on films, movies and films are the same, right? Music videos, and just moved into fashion and beauty.
So how did you get into the media then? From
well, I was in 2008. I was Miss Caribbean Commonwealth, so I held the title for Miss Caribbean Commonwealth. And as a beauty queen, these kind of doors open for you to work in media. So I met a lovely man called Malcolm Benson, and he had a show as well. So I went to work on the show with him, and things just kind of progressed from there. Yeah.
Wow. So that's how you got into the media, and then you just go from. Wow.
So you've had a really varied career, and now you're doing obviously editing Uzuri magazine. So what's the sort of background, or who would be benefit from reading this magazine or accessing it?
Like for example, the first edition is called the Sisterhood edition. So it's dedicated to Black women because I wanted to make that so, because I felt like there's so many magazines. There's Elle, there's Vogue, there's all these big magazines, and we're always kind of fighting for to be featured in these magazines. So I'm thinking, okay, this magazine is predominantly targeted to Black women, so I wanted to dedicate the first one into the first edition of Uzuri to Black women. However, it's not just for women per se. There's men's section in there, there's music, there's fashion, there's beauty, there's lifestyle, there's travel. So anybody that is interested in those things can actually pick up Uzuri magazine.
So it's just generally a lifestyle magazine.
Yeah.
Brilliant, and obviously a really powerful message on women empowerment.
Yes.
Is that close to you? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, my dad likes to call me a feminist because I'm a very modern woman. I believe in the progression of women because I think when you give women power, we do so much.
That's correct.
So that's something that is dear to my heart. Yeah.
So we're exclusively seeing the first copy of the Zuni magazine. We're hoping we'll be able to access it when it is released.
Well, at the moment, you can actually pre-order it online, but the magazine will be in shops. If people follow us on Instagram, they'll be able to know where exactly to pick up the magazines. But it will be in most of the major shops in the UK. And as I said earlier, we're going to Nigeria, we're going to Ghana, and all the rest of Africa with the magazine as well, so you'll be able to get more information on where to purchase it.
So can you tell us what inspired the sisterhood?
Yeah, sisterhood edition.
I'm all about women working together, and that's where the term sisterhood came about. And it's a celebration of women of African origin. And pretty much people just doing great things within the media, entertainment, music, art, culture. These women are celebrated in the magazine, which is why it's called the Sisterhood Edition.
Brilliant.
Wow, brilliant.
And what's the plan for how regularly it'll be released or how regularly new editions will come out for the magazine?
So the first edition is coming out in January. So if you want to purchase it, you can pre-order it. As I said,
From now?
You can, from now. But it's officially out on January the 11th.
Okay.
Yes.
So where can people order it from now? You want to start off?
www.zuri.com.
Okay, do you have Facebook page?
We do. Zuri Magazine. That's it really. And
Okay, your Instagram?
Instagram is Zuri_magazine.
Twitter?
Zuri_magazine.
And what's the plans then for the magazine? Obviously, it's just going to be released.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do there? What is the visual for where the magazine will go?
Well, the thing is, the Zuri magazine is just a tiny bit of the Zuri brand.
Okay.
What we are looking to do is to create a whole media platform for Africans and people of African origin around the world to celebrate their work. So we have we have interview shows coming out online. We have the online edition, which is online edition of the magazine coming on. That is going to be more consistent than the print magazine, because the print magazine is only every 3 months.
Okay.
And after we release it, we're going to do quite a lot of things, spotlighting people. We have something called the Zuri Lounge that is coming up, where we have artists perform live for our audiences. So there's quite a lot of things that are being
exciting things coming up. So people should follow your social media
to get updated
and what's all coming out. Brilliant.
So where do you get the models from? The models and the...
I mean, like modeling agency, we work with high-end models. So, we go through agencies. Some of the models become friends of the magazine, so we've worked with certain models over and over again. We also try to give upcoming models the opportunities.
Okay.
We work with photographers, so photographers know the type of models they want as well. We take submissions from photographers, so sometimes we get contact with a photographer that say, look, I've done this work, is it good enough to be in the magazine? And if it is, why not? Feature it.
Just give everyone a platform if you can. Yeah, brilliant.
We'll go for a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the Minas Dollz Talk show. We're still joined by Shirley D, editor of Zuni magazine. So Shirley, we'll obviously have a lot of discussion about the magazine, and we've sort of touched upon women's rights and sisterhood. Our topic this week is on women's rights in terms of the equality we have with men. So where do you think we've come so far? And especially in African countries, what more do you think can be done to give women more rights and equality to men?
I think we've come quite a long way, but there's still a lot of work to be done. I mean, you being in this position, I being in this position is a step further towards equality, because I believe that when women are in a position of power, we then have the opportunity to pull our women up, because we're always standing on the shoulders of women that have built this for us. But there is still a long way to go in terms of actually achieving equality. In Africa, I am so happy to see quite a lot of African women doing great work, whether it's within politics, whether it's in the media. You know, women they're taking big steps, and for me, that in itself is a very exciting. I think it's a very exciting time to be a woman right now. You need to seize the opportunity because there is still work to be done. And for me, as a woman, as an editor, I always make sure that I leave a footprint. Before I leave this earth, I want somebody to feel that spot for me. Even as I am working right now, I'm trying to get young people, young women, into this same position. So I think that is one of the ways that we can achieve equality somehow.
Help each other, basically.
Women, and also going to places where we feel like women are not supposed to be. You know, I think especially within the African community, there is certain things people think it's not a woman's job to do.
Okay.
You know, if we want to change things, we need to be in a position to be able to change things. So take it, you know, being involved in politics, activism, and stuff like that. I think that those are all the things that as women we can do in order to
big corporate roles and things to sort of inspire.
Yeah.
We'll be back after the break with our third guest. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Minas Dollz Talk Show. We're here with our third guest, a UK artist, Loops, Mr. Shoku Shoku.
Hi, Loops. How are you?
All right, thank you very much. Good to be here.
Good. So you're here obviously to discuss your new single that's out. Tell everyone about it, the name, Tell Your Mother.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Right. The name of my new single is a Shaku Shaku song, which we all know is trending right now in Nigeria and other parts of the world because literally Afrobeat is taking off.
Yeah.
You know? So literally, I decided to call my first official single Tell Your Mother because there's a lot of storyline to the song and the lyrics if you listen to it. But it's basically about a beautiful girl, beautiful women, basically. You know, so yeah, that's how the name came about.
Brilliant.
Tell Your Mother.
Yeah.
So what actually inspired the music?
To be honest with you, right, I've had love for music for a very long time, ever since I was a kid, you know. And obviously I came over to the UK and I was pretty much involved in the party scene and stuff. And then I became a promoter, so I was involved in literally holding loads of events and just managing and coordinating them. And I did that for a couple of years and I thought, you know what?
It's time.
The next step is to actually open a recording studio.
Okay.
Which was part of my brand, Loops Entertainment. That's my brand, you see. So I opened the studio, Loops Entertainment Studios in Morden, and literally one night, I was literally with a producer in the studio thinking, you know what? I've been watching a lot of artists over the years, right? Why can't I just literally put something out? So that evening, I remember it very well. I literally just jumped on the mic and just literally just started the Shaku Shaku song, and literally from there,
You just got it.
literally.
Just like
it
that.
just came out and that was
Like,
it.
wow.
And I put it out and literally the response has been absolutely amazing. Literally, we've got dancers worldwide just dancing to the song and it's such an amazing feeling to see your first ever single out there and literally it's creating a lot of vibes and buzz and that's a good feeling.
So where did you get the moves from? Because it actually got his own moves.
I mean, to be honest with you, right, when you listen to a beat, right, I mean, most of the African songs you listen to, Afro beats, right, once you hear a beat, you automatically, each individual develop their own moves and their dance steps to it. You know, I just sort of came up with my own. Well, the Shaku Shaku dance has actually been out for a while, but mine is sort of a bit
different.
I had to add a bit of, ingredients to it. Sauce it up a little bit. So that's where the moves came.
And then it just went, oh, wow,
Literally,
wow, that's
everyone's
good.
doing the Shaku Shaku dance. That's why I call myself the Shaku Shaku, Mr. Shaku Shaku.
Brilliant. So, in terms of genre music that you're going to be taking out, is it sort of Afrobeat? Is that your main lane?
I mean, to be honest with you, right? Tell Your Mother is my first and only music out right now, but I don't want to get into a situation whereby I have to restrict myself to a specific genre of music, because what people don't realize is music is not actually based on genre, it's a sound. And literally, I don't want a situation whereby I'm just classified as an Afrobeat music, as an Afrobeat artist. So in the future, literally next year, I plan to put out a lot of music with different genres, Afro swing, Afro pop, literally. Everything goes in music. It's all about, because putting the music out is only about 20% of the workload. The other 80% is the promotion and how you go about marketing. You see, so as long as it's marketed right,
definitely.
It's gonna go far. Okay. And that's what I believe in, you know.
Wow.
So you've obviously talked a little bit about your studio. Tell us about that, how that sort of started and what your plans are for production and things like that for next year. Who you'll be working with.
To the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the year is finished already, but yeah, in terms of the studio, I mean, the studio is about 8 months old now, you know. So next year we plan to take it a lot more seriously in terms of getting artists from all over the world who come into the UK to actually come in there, have a session, you know what I mean? So it'll be like a fire in the booth kind of
brilliant, like Charlie Sloth,
yeah, things like that. And obviously that also gives me the opportunity to work with a variety of artists who might want to be on the track with me. So, you know, just like I mentioned earlier on, we've got like LAX in the country, and we've got a project coming on Base One as well, who is an Afrobeat artist based in Nigeria, signed to Aquila Records. So we've got a couple of projects lined up, you know, so yeah.
Brilliant.
Literally trying to take Afrobeats to the world, really. That's what it's about.
Brilliant.
So where can people find out about all this and what you'll be up to?
Right, people that want to follow me up, you can find me on Instagram, Google the boy, you know. Loops Official with 3 Fs, and on Twitter as well, Loops Official with 3 Fs. And I've also got my new single out on
What about Facebook?
Facebook, yeah, Loops Kingston, yeah, because I'm based in Kingston, so sort of, you know. Yeah, literally on YouTube, you can find my first single out there. It's called Tell Your Mother. And there's a challenge to tell your mother right now, currently trending. So literally, I urge everyone to get involved, and I hope I see you guys soon.
So what's the hashtag?
Hashtag Tell Your Mother Challenge.
Okay,
hashtag
brilliant.
Go on Instagram, you'll find it.
So, Lubes, can you tell us when exactly do you find your love for music? When exactly? Give us details. Want to know.
Right? I've had great love and interest in music ever since I was a baby. You know, I remember I used to wake up when I was living in Africa, Nigeria.
What age?
At the age of 7, 8.
Oh.
I used to be more of a dancer than actually interested in music. Because once I hear a sound, I just start automatically moving. So I've had that interest from a very young age, but I never really developed or took it into.
Okay.
Yeah.
What advice have you got for the young, ones that want to get into music, singing, that are watching the viewers? So what have you got to say to them?
The most important advice I can give to everyone out there watching is, if you're really interested in music and you want to take it to that extreme level, then you've got to be dedicated. You have to know exactly what you're doing, and you can't just give up, you can't quit. It takes a lot of sleepless nights, hard work, and you just have to be devoted to the craft.
Yeah.
Because the industry is very, 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 it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
It's competitive.
Even as an artist, you know, so literally you're going to face a lot of challenges, and most people, once they start seeing certain level of challenges, they just back out, so you can't have that mentality in music, so yeah, for me, that's the biggest advice I can give anybody. So
what are the challenges you face? Can you tell us a little bit so we have an idea?
I mean, to be honest with you, right, you have to be ready to push yourself in this industry. If you're not ready to push yourself, nobody's going to do that for you. A majority of the people, it's just the mindset and the mentality that people have these days. It's almost as if they want to see you get into a certain level before they all of a sudden start trying to support the movement. Little do they know that it's much more productive if they support the movement from the very start. And even me, as an artist, I have experienced that as well. So it's just a matter of, do you have the mental focus and the ability to push yourself regardless?
Yeah.
And I feel that's where my biggest strength is, So yeah, it's a very
fair enough.
Yeah. So, as you maybe know, we do a topic each Minas Dollz show.
Yeah.
Our topic this week is on women empowerment, and women's equality with men.
Yeah.
So we're going to put it out there to you to give us a little bit of your take, just to get a bit of diversity, a bit different, maybe opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think about, women's rights to men? How equal are they? And especially in Africa, what can be done, do you think, more to allow women more rights and more equality?
I mean, to be honest with you, right, Africa has come along with just like, you said earlier on, but I think it's just the mentality that people have, especially in African countries, they're still living, most of them are still living in an age and an era where they feel that the women should just stay at home and be housewives and the men are just out there doing exactly everything that's under the book, you know what I mean? So I think the biggest difference that could change that is literally by educating the women. I feel by educating them, you can empower them to a different level on a different platform.
Do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, literally. It's just that key aspect is education for me. Anyway, because most girls in Nigeria and other parts of African countries, most of them don't even believe in education. And that has been instilled in them from a very young age. And I feel that is going to have a lot of impact in terms of empowering women, because that's the generation at the end of the day, see. So that's literally what I feel about the topic. But I'm all down for women empowerment.
Nice having you both.
Yeah. Love it to you both.
It's been a pleasure.
Good to be here.
So we're going to go for a break, and then when we come back,
Snoop is going to show us some moves.
He's going to show us some moves and perform his new single, Chucky Chucky.
Right. Hey, mother.
Stay tuned. Go and tell your mother.
Welcome back to the Minas Dollz Talk show. Thank you so much, Shirley, for coming in and discussing Uzuri magazine. We're excited for it coming out and the topic. It's been really inspiring talking to you. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. But to play us out, we have UK artist Loops performing his single, Tell Your Mother.
Bye for now.
Take care.
Until next time.
It's